Hey, welcome back to another Mind the Mic podcast. I'm your host Shubz, here with a very special guest in the building, a man of many talents, but definitely known around the world for his arm wrestling. The kazi Maateiwarangi Heta-Morris. What's good, my cuz?
Kia ora, my brother. Kia ora.
No, my
Man,
brother.
what a pleasure. What a pleasure, brother.
Yeah. Likewise, my kazi. Just for anybody,
Mm.
cuz that doesn't know, what's the whakapapa? Can you give us a little background on the beast?
Yeah. The beast started back at high school, my bro. I remember some of the bros back there started calling me the beast, and started doing beast stuff. So yeah, started arm wrestling back then as well. Didn't know that it was going to eventuate into what it did. So, yeah.
No, that's pretty solid, brother. What about the man behind the beast, Maateiwarangi? What was life like for you growing up, and where did you grow up? Were you born, raised, all that stuff?
Yeah, I was born in Whakatane, bro.
Oh, same cuss.
No, te. Nā te ao, eh?
Ngā te awa, yeah.
Yeah, born in Whakatane and raised in Rotorua. Spent most of my life there. Went to Selwyn Primary School.
Yeah.
And Kaitau Intermediate, and then Western Heights High School. And
Western
then, after that, experienced life. Yeah.
You still, you still in Vegas now or nah?
I'm up in Kirikiriroa, up in Hamilton.
Oh, yeah. How long you been out there?
6-7 years. Yeah, quite like it up here. It's quite central, bro.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Especially if you're going overseas in that area, too. And even just in...
drive up to Auckland and on a plane and out of here.
Yeah, 100. What about siblings? Did you have any brothers, sisters?
Yeah. It was just me and my sister. She's a few years younger than me, but also a few years ahead. She's my rock. She helps me to stay in place.
Hey, we all need those, because those counterbalances, those but keep us on the level, keep the level head and all that. Beautiful. Shout out to your sister, my brother. What's her name? Can we shout that out or not?
Yeah, Tadia is her name.
Oh, Tadia. Shout out to us. Big me to her. No, that's solid. Was your mum and dad in the house? What was the home situation like growing up?
Yeah. Home was home. Yeah, me and my sister had we had a decent upbringing, though.
Oh, that's good.
The typical household at that age. As a lot of us say, there's a few struggles and a few troubles, and that pathway can lead into two, and either one of those pathways can either make you or break you. So, yeah.
So you would say, obviously, use that to fuel you instead of burn you, because use it to fuel you, like your journey. I've seems like, I don't know, it's the same, but like, a lot of rarus, and now same upbringings, and I try to be, not always the opposite, but in a lot of ways the opposite, but also just like say, not let it define who you are forever, you know what I mean, or like what you go through, whether it's violence, sexual abuse, whatever, all that kind of stuff, all that taumahatanga, all that hara, not letting it define you. And well, shout out to you too, Kazi, for, even though the sister's obviously been your rock, shout out to you too for, being obviously trying to, whatever your upbringing was like, trying to not let it define you and become somebody, that, I definitely look up to just the way you are, because, as a human, you know what I mean? You could crush a lot of people's skulls if you wanted to, because by a very But humility, you know, I don't like the word use the word humble too much, because a lot of times some people say be humble, but they just want you to shut up and be quiet. They don't want you to. They just try to stop you from shining. But I think there's a beautiful humility you have, cuz, just in watching you from afar. And it's beautiful, cousin. Salud.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, like before all of that, I went down a pathway that had to teach me valuable lessons, and that like, I'm gonna use the word, bro, but that humbled me down. You know, that made me shut up and be quiet for real. Like I had to, to experience that other side to be able to help others get through. And, so my experience into adulthood was, you know, I thought it was freedom. I was like, man, you know, freedom. But there was this little thing, a little thing called consequences, pal.
Still suffering some of those now, cuz, from some of my own decisions, cuz you know what I mean?
I think that keeps us in line, eh?
Aye. Consequences.
So am I, brother, you know. Not so much. I think for me, my consequences are the memories and like not having my babies with me at the moment. You know, they live with their mother, and that'll always be a memory that'll keep me on track. So,
one day, Marcus, eh? One day.
That's the plan now. So building that foundation so that I got a palace for those kids.
100. No, but at least you have that to you know, to strive for, because you have that to strive for, and because you know that's I think a lot of times we get lost just not having direction. Like you're growing up in these situations, and the only direction is to get on the bus, or or whatever. That's it, because you didn't have anything else.
That's exactly what Armstrong did for me.
Yeah.
You know, it gave me that direction, and it gave me something to look forward to. Yeah. Taught me discipline and motivation, and a lot of those key things to move forward in life.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
How did that actually begin? Because obviously we'll get into it, but we'll go everywhere, wherever the corridor goes. But how did the whole arm wrestling thing start? Because I don't really understand the world of arm wrestling. I know that you're gun at it. I know that you've been very successful, but I don't know if I can so like what's the Arnold and all that stuff? What does that mean? Like
so like I actually I used to do a bit of arm wrestling back at school, bro. You know, with all the bros, we used to just find the bin, bro, and arm wrestle.
Were you getting mean dubs then too?
Yeah, but there was this there was a kid there. He was quite small, but it was actually like back and forth between me and him, and he was pretty strong for him. Yeah. He was toting up all the big guys too, so yeah. But then fast forwarding to like moving out of home and getting my own whare and stuff. Me and the bros would get on the piss in the shed, and we'd sort of arm wrestle each other in the shed, and some of the boys were like, "Oh, we should go into town there and arm wrestle people in the clubs and the pubs for like drinks." We were broke ass, bro, like, and we'll go into town, and this is true, bro, but we used to have like, there was about 4 of us, and we had no shoes, and all we had was we had a pair of jandals, bro, that we used to swap with each other. One of us wanted to go in. So like we'll go in, like I'll go in with the jandals, go get a drink, have a few drinks, come out, give the jandal to one of the bros, or give the jandals to one of the bros.
But so how do you progress from arm wrestling for drinks to becoming like a champion at arm wrestling, because that's not to happen. It's a crack up story too, by the way.
Yeah. No, so yeah, it was one of those nights, and I was arm wrestling a few people, and was beating them, and then someone said, "Oh, arm wrestle the DJ because he's pretty strong," and the DJ came up, bro, and schooled me up straight away. I was like, "Oh, it just felt different, but I had arm wrestled heaps of people prior to that, and then feeling how he was beating me was way different. I couldn't understand it. So
is it more? Is there more than just strength to it, or like for anyone, like more than just strength too? Like, is it a lot? Is technique a lot to play in being a gun at arm wrestling?
Yeah, it's so yeah. A lot of people ask it, bro. Is it about power? Is it about technique? That's really about both. It's how much power you have in your technique, really.
Yeah.
You could have all the technique in the world, but if you ain't got an engine behind it, you're not going anywhere. Yeah. Or you could have all the power in the world and no technique. But as you progress through the stages of arm wrestling, you have to tweak either or. Sometimes you've got to have more power over technique,
or depending on the opponent. Depending on the opponent you face.
Depending on the level you've progressed in the sport itself. Yeah. Well, the more understanding you have of arm wrestling, the more you have to adjust to how you use your arm, how you maneuver it. Because in arm wrestling, you're using a lot more tendon strength, a lot more connective tissue than muscle, and you've sort of got to mold them all together. And yeah, it's actually pretty. It's a mean sport, bro. Like, I think it's good for Māori to get into it, because it's a sport where you can, you can release a lot of things in a short amount of time, and yeah, us Māori, bro, we know how to go from 0 to 100 real quick. So it's a good sport to, let all of that out.
What kind of training and preparation would you need to be obviously you got to get there and do it, but like what kind of training do you think is vital for arm wrestling besides the actual act of doing the arm wrestling?
That's it though. It's literally that. That's
just do
if it's not arm wrestling, then a lot of arm wrestling accessories, going through the motions, but nothing beats arm wrestling itself. Because it's that's the only way you're going to like feel the motions of your techniques. There's heaps of different styles, bro. Like so this move is called a top roll. Driving in, it's called a hook, and then you've got like a press. You can't really train that without
doing it.
So it's
so like what in what instance would you use each one, or are you more pusher, holder, roller? What?
There's one guy, bro, and he's the greatest arm wrestler of all time, and his name is John Brzezinski. And he's the master, bro, of using all three.
You know that fellow? Is he still alive or what?
Yeah. I've known him, bro. I was in Dubai with him in the last year. Yeah. There's actually a funny story behind that too.
Yeah, go on, mate.
Yeah. So Shane Cameron versus Friday the 13th, Ahunanya. That would have been about, I can't remember how long, maybe close to 18, maybe 17 years ago they had a match. And I remember sitting in the lounge and I was watching it, and unfortunately the bro Shane got a bit of a smack up. And I was like, oh, ratchet, and then they had the credits playing, and they showed what was coming up next after the match, and it was a documentary called Pulling John, which is an arm wrestling documentary, and I remember watching that, man. I was like, holy, like I had already been arm wrestling at school and stuff, and I already enjoyed it. And then seeing this documentary about it, man, it just made me fall in love with it straight away. And I remember in the documentary, it followed 3 arm wrestlers, John Brezink, Travis Bajan, and Alexei Voivoda. And Alexei Voivoda's main goal was to beat John Brezink. And John Brezink had pretty much retired at that point, but he was still beating people. And then John Brezink got back into it, and then so it was Alexei's mission to sort of have that win over John. And fast forward, they ended up in a tournament, and it was them two in the final, and Alexei Voivoda fulfilled his dream, and he beat John Brezink. And I don't know how old that documentary is, bro. Like, I don't know if it's in like mid-90s or late 90s.
Because how old is John now?
Oh,
Was he
I would have to say
Marco?
late
No.
50s.
Oh, okay.
Eh?
So is he still competing or not?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Oh, geez.
So that's where it leads to this. So Alexei Voivoda and John Brezink had their match. Oh man, I'm not too sure. I think actually no, not 90s. It might have been early 2000s.
Okay,
yeah. But so Alexei beat John Brezink. Yeah, way back then. Well, I was fortunate enough, bro, to have a match over in Dubai in the same card as John Brezink and Alexei Voivoda's rematch.
Oh, true.
Yeah, from the documentary that I watched. So I ended up getting to watch their match live firsthand.
That was the rematch from the early 2000s.
From way
they
back
hadn't
then.
done it again since then.
No.
Wow, from that documentary. Eh?
Yeah, and then John Brezink won the rematch.
Oh, true. So they're gonna do a state of origin best of 3 or what's the game?
I'm not too sure. Not too sure, bro. But that was a privilege, bro. It's probably one of the highlights of my career.
Yeah. What's the Dubai thing, brother? Like, is there they pump up the old arm wrestling over there, the Kazis? Dubai.
Yeah. So that event's called King of the Table, and it's invitational only, and they invite some of the best arm wrestlers from around the world and set them up with matches.
You've been there a couple times? Huh?
I've been there twice. First time I went there wasn't for King of the Table. First time I went there, I had a super match with Larry Wheels.
Is there their weightlifting or their bodybuilding follow or something, eh? Or?
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember old Kazi Hori Huma telling me all about it, like about your thing. I was like, bro, I got no idea what you're talking about, but sounds mean. Sounds mean as
the bro used to do a bit of arm wrestling himself, eh?
He heaps of the very strong hands too, yeah. But like I said, but they didn't really talk about that, and those stuff. Just having a laugh. But to the Kazi. But I remember him talking about it. That Larry, blah blah blah. Fuck, I got no idea, cuz. But it sounds mean. I knew the Kazi is like me. But that's about it. How did that go? How did you go in there? What is it called? A super match or something?
Super match, best out of 5. So I won against Larry Wheels. It was 1-4 or 1-3.
So what does he do, brother? Larry Wheels, the Bray Larry.
He was like a strongman, bodybuilder, arm wrestler. Yeah, he's like an all-round powerhouse, man.
Yeah.
He finished. He didn't finish up, but he sort of ventured off of bodybuilding, and then went into powerlifting, and then did a bit of strongman, and then he got into arm wrestling. Yeah, he's actually he was good for the sport, because he had a platform that sort of exposed our sport to the rest of the world.
Oh, true, and that's what you need, cuz like whatever little industry you're in, whatever little whatever discipline, like if there's not in the social media era or age, like if there's no light shone on it there, sponsorships, all those kinds of things don't happen, or the stories don't get told. It's cool stories like the bro that inspired you from those documentaries, cuz you know what I mean. And then next minute you're on their rematch. Wow, that's pretty buzzy, all right.
Yeah. No, I mean, man, coming from where I came from to flying around the world is still like, it's weird. I
Trippy,
remember, man, like one of my first comps up in Auckland.
Yeah.
I was bloody fundraising just to get up to Auckland.
From Vegas. From Vegas.
Yeah.
Let's go. Well, get the very fundraiser. Yeah. What were you doing for fundraising, my brother?
I was arm wrestling outside Bunnings and doing sausage.
Yeah. Get a sausage and arm wrestle fun. Let's get
yeah. To make sure I don't eat all those babies. Sausages, that's for real.
That's too. Is there like a with this? Is there like a diet like you sort of try to keep to as an arm wrestling athlete, or cow just fuck up munch? What's the key there? Because
there should be a diet, yeah. I mean, I try to be mindful.
Yeah.
It works about 2 times out of the week, so yeah. Yeah. I just I mean, it's not. It shouldn't be an excuse, but I know if I have a massive feed of anything, I'm straight off to the gym. So I guess the way I look at it, as long as I'm not sitting on my ass after I've had a massive feed of McDonald's or something.
Yeah. Work hard, play hard, brother.
Healthy living fun.
Healthy living fun. So, did you dominate at that first tourney when you went up there, fundraising from Bunnings Rotorua to get up to Hawks?
Man, so yep. I tied first place with the New Zealand champ at the time.
Oh.
And
how many years ago is this, Gus?
It's been about 12 years ago. Tied first place with the New Zealand champ at the time. And then about a couple of months later, there was another comp up in Ponsonby.
Yeah.
And I came third. And man, that broke me out. I was like,
after you tied with the New Zealand champ?
Well, he didn't end up competing in that one because he was off to Australia arm wrestling at the Australasian champs. And when I came third, well, too much expectations where I thought I was gonna, take it out. And then I got smoked. I came third. And
true.
Yeah, I just remember.
What was it? Was it an ear or
lack of experience, man.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, I was only like I think I was like 3-4 months into the. Not even that. I think I had about maybe 4 or 5 trainings. And then, I think I was reaching for the stars too fast ever.
Oh yeah.
And then came third, and I remember, man. I remember walking around the streets that night, wondering if I carry on. I was shattered, but I was like, man, no. But like I said, I wanted to be number one too fast, and didn't need to slow down and sort of take my time and learn the sport a bit more, and different techniques and all of that. And so we spent a few months training and becoming a bit more technical, applying power in the right places, knowing when to stop someone or when to attack. Yeah. And haven't lost since. So
just quietly. Kia ora. So what's that been? What, 11 years, 10 years or something?
Yeah, 11 years, 12 years this year. If I'm able to, yeah, still
Who
hold the
wants some?
torch.
Too much, too much.
Yeah.
But you put in the mahi, cuz. Put in the mahi. You put in the, you put in. It ain't by accident, cuzzy. Yeah, you put in the mahi. Oh, it's
But
funny.
I still want it, I still want it just as
Obviously,
bad as
when
that
you,
that night that I lost, man. That's still there, that fire's still there, and it'll
yeah,
never burn down because for me, I owe a lot to the sport,
yeah.
It gave me the life that I have now, and I'm grateful for the life that I have now. So,
Yeah.
hmm.
So speaking on that life, cuz what are you up to? What's a day to day? What's a day in the life look like mostly for the beast? Maateiwarangi.
Wake up, go to because I do moko as well, tā moko.
Yeah. I was
So
going to get into that, but thank you for that.
mm,
We'll talk about that now then.
mm.
Yeah.
I wake up, go to mahi, and then get ready, go train, and
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty much it, right?
Hey, are you the
Yeah.
biggest tamoko dude or ever? Or what? Are you the biggest tamoko artist? Like I'm talking physically. Yeah.
Yeah,
The wide,
yeah,
probably the widest stickers.
yeah, I think so.
How
Yeah.
did that start? Cause was it how did
So,
were you drawing and that growing up and all these things?
mm.
Was that a passion of yours? Was did you look at like did you want to be a tamako artist growing up or yeah? How did you?
So yeah, man, like I used to get in trouble at school a lot for a day, but I used to draw in the back of my books,
Oh yeah,
and I used to just draw like keep some old designs and all of that, and then one day after school, I caught a bus into town, and I saw a moko shop opening up, and I went in just to have a little look around, buzzing out, never really seen a moko shop before, and
mm-hmm.
I was talking to the artist, the moko artist, Hita Young, and yeah, pretty much asked me what was in my book, and I showed him, and he just looked at me. He was like, "Oh, you want to learn how to put that on skin?" Like, yeah. And then yeah, pretty much took me under his wing. Um, did my arm, and then after my arm, he gave me the machine he used, and pretty much told me to go my way and make mistakes and come back when I feel like I need a reaching. Yeah. So the journey from that to now, man, is whoa. It's been nearly coming on 19 years.
Far out.
Mm,
Have you
yeah.
done it? Have you
So I've
done it
done.
like when you travel too? Cause you do it like that. You go around for or nah?
I've done a few jobs in Australia, but when I'm going over for arm wrestling and stuff, I never, I I don't take, I can't take
Oh,
the
okay.
moko with me because I'm on one kaupapa and
Yeah,
going
focus.
from
Yeah.
one kaupapa. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So, but the the plan is to eventually be able to do that. Go travel over, do some arm wrestling, and then have I don't know, a few days or a week to wind down and get myself into the mode of being able to do moko or kirituhi and
Mm.
get some mahi. Mm.
Yeesh. Do
Yeah.
you have any inspirations in that space? Because 19 years.
Oh, heaps of them though.
Yeah.
Turumakina,
Yeah.
Turumakina Dole, Hita Mataora. We got Makopua, Hita Young, definitely. He
Oh,
was the
yeah.
first moko artist I ever spoke
Started the
to.
journey. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still going.
Um,
The fellow. You know, young.
yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. Yeah, I haven't seen him for a while. He's gone off the radar a bit. I think he's living quite a peaceful life for him and his whānau. So I'd like to catch up with him again.
Yeah,
Uh,
100.
but yeah, there's a few. Been to a few mokopapa with a lot of these like toinga that are quite up there now, and I was fortunate enough to share that space with them when I was just a baby in the art of moko. Yeah, so like there's the Luttenbergs and Tauranga Moana. Yeah, Gordon Toy. Heaps of them, man. Yeah, they're all.
Shout out all the whanaungas out there doing their thing, yeah. Keeping te ao Māori, keeping the art
We
alive,
even got some waini, man. They got some beautiful mahi,
Yeah, guns, eh? Can you shout out some of those ones? You know, some of those.
Yeah, man. Like I look up to them too. You got Anikaru, Connie Harawira's daughter.
Oh, true.
You got Tyler Jade. Yeah, there's a few of them.
Shout out to the sisters doing their thing too. Up the aunties, see? The moko aunties. Yeah.
For moko for me, bro, is is a place where I can go and sort of just like a little time travel, bro. You know?
Oh, hecky.
Yeah, sit down, and start drawing on the mahi, and man, as soon as that machine starts up, yeah, gone.
Yeah. Do you because I know some don't like to do other people. Will you do you just do only your own stuff? Or because I know some people only your own drawings, or you put other people, like if people come to you with a design, we slap that on them too, or
Yeah, if they've got their own designs, or most of them use references, so I'll take a reference and I'll adjust it to my own style.
Yeah.
But if someone had like that was drawn for them, then I make sure that
keep talking about that. I can hear you. I'm just getting the water.
then I'll make sure that I've got permission from the artist. But yeah, that's my job. My job is to put our art on our people, and whether it be from my own designs or it's been designed from someone else.
Yeah. So, that's cool. And what's the process? If they want to get inked up by you, what are they gonna do?
Just flick us through a message on my socials, or hit up Paradiso Tattoos on the Instagram and the Facebook. Yeah, send us through a message.
You want to get tattooed by about to be 12-time arm wrestling champion of New Zealand and Aotearoa? You want to get there? Hey. What's that one, Kazi? What's that juice?
Probiotic mango, my boy, homegrown.
Probiotic mango, but different to what you used to get for doing arm wrestles. Or you still drink that stuff or nah? Still get on the pistol?
I every now and then, but it's dialed back here, like maybe 2-3 times a year.
I'm sort of on their walker these days, eh? I don't even think I've had one this year.
Honestly, it's just the 2 to 3 day hangovers that I can't handle anymore. Yeah.
But when you get on it, you probably go hard though, because when you get true. 3-day hangover from a 6-pack. Oh, far out. I hope I don't get those. Holy wreck. But that's because you're just a machine, because they say, you don't put diesel in a Ferrari, eh? Because
I think I've understood that time is a bit valuable now. So
take a time. How much? What's their song? Cause and it's what's their song? And it's like really relevant to that, because I think of so many nights that I've just spent just wasted out, but like doing nothing. You're just being pissed. You know what I mean? On all the time used to be every weekend, all weekend. You know what I mean? Wasted days and wasted nights. Cause you think about that. That's a track from when we, growing up in the garage parties. But that's so true. Fucking wasted days and wasted nights.
Yeah. I mean, like, if you've managed to get yourself in a situation where time is no longer an issue for you, you know what I mean?
Get the point.
Go hard.
I'm just thinking of like that, because like we can be so much more, like a lot of us, we can all be so much more. We have like inspirations and dreams, but we're just getting post every day, every weekend. Like sort of a cycle. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, if you got it like that, get it.
Make sure you've worked through all those childhood traumas first, too, eh?
Oh yeah,
Wow, right.
Holy, yeah. I'll be pulling ones out sometimes. Oh, fuck, there's another one. Oh, fucking yeah. The old childhood traumas, but those come in many forms, eh? Cause they come in many forms too. The old childhood
One
traumas.
of them being gin, the other one being tequila. Wow, gosh.
Hey, cuz. At least you know, cuz. At least you know.
What's that ad there? Remember the ad? Are you having a party tonight? Just make sure you leave your friends at home.
Yeah. Was it what was that one? Oh, not that ghost chips, eh? No. Yeah.
Oh, holy, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, though, leave your friends at home. Like those friends you bring when you get smacked. Wait, some cousins too, yeah. I don't know if you were like that, but some cousins they just shouldn't touch out like alcohol, bro. There's some breathers, the most respectful, loving fellas, bro. Was that wholly different human? Bro, I'm the same. I'm just probably louder because you get a bit different when you get drunk. So I'm just a bit louder, but I'm still loud as when normal. So nothing really changes. It's just the differ. But like some cousins, like, holy Ricka, where was this fella? Got a couple that only have a couple beers and they turn into that.
There's always those in the family, bro. I'm a happy, laughing kind of guy that likes to arm wrestle.
Yeah. Have you got any losses on the pistol? Nah, not even there. Too good.
Oh, bro.
Oh yeah.
Usually when if I've had a few inners and I'm missing people for fun and stuff, get them. It's either two people at the same time, or two arms. Yeah. There was one though, like years ago, back in the day, and this is when I shouldn't have been drinking. But we're at the pub, and this guy came up, and we had just finished the tournament, and he was a small fella, and he started smoking me, and I was like, fuck. I was like, man. I was like, nah, I can't anymore. My arm's a bit puckaroo and a bit too sore. And then he started going around telling everyone he smoked me and all of this. And then I went up to him and I was like, yeah, fucking calm down, brother, settle down.
Relax.
And then, he looked at me, turned around, and he was like, bro, you lost, just fucking handle it. I was looking, I was like, hey. And then, then I got kicked out because I did something I shouldn't have.
That's all trauma, man. But there would have been his claim to fame. That's probably still his claim to fame in his parties, brother. Right now, whenever he's around people.
I've had a few people message through like, I remember when I messaged you and beat you. And I was like, yeah, you're using 4 arms, but it's cool, bro. Looking back and thinking about it, like, all of that kind of stuff got me to where I am now. So,
100%, brother. No, good on you too, because that you can speak about it. Some people be so ego driven that they wouldn't let that I lost to this fella, and like you said, because straight after Tony, you'd be pretty hucked anyway, wouldn't you?
There's some of that in the arm wrestling world itself, So like there's this thing called after pulling. So like after a tournament, some of the arm wrestlers will like do a bit of arm wrestling afterwards, sort of like just a sparring session.
Spar.
But man, some people will jump on and smoke an arm wrestler that's just competed and take that as a win.
Yeah, like that fella.
Yeah. The arm wrestling world is driven in many different ways, well. But one thing about the arm wrestling world, we were pretty close there.
Yeah.
You know? So it's quite an interesting sport. We all share the same kaupapa and
what's that whole Arnold thing, brother? You Arnold, what's that Arnold stuff you cracked it at that? Is that what's the world champs? Is that there or no? What's the world champs?
So so the Arnold's was like an expo where he would hold exhibitions in like different countries, and you'd have your strongmen, powerlifters, bodybuilders, arm wrestlers compete. And he's held a few in Australia, and one of them I competed at, and then I got invited to Hong Kong, and that's where I met Arnold.
Oh, true. Just the brother Arnold.
Yeah.
What was he like?
He was quite small, eh?
Yeah, a little fella.
It was pretty cool though, you know. Sounded exactly the same as the movies.
Yeah.
But we put on a little show for the bro. He came over and reffed mine and another guy's match. And unfortunately I didn't win that one.
Oh. Well, have you beat that fella? Have you faced him again, that fella? Have you faced?
So when I arm wrestled this guy in Hong Kong, he was already quite a well-known arm wrestler, and I think I was only like 2-3 years into it. But he obliterated all of us. I came second to him, and then fast forward to about 7-8 years later, I had the rematch with him in Dubai last year.
Got him?
No.
Not yet,
I got that sucks, bro. Like it's a little bit controversial, but the very first so we lined up in the very first match, and pulled him straight down to the pad like in a flash pin. Yep. But they didn't give me the pin because the bro fouled. Usually if your opponent fouls in a losing position, it's a win for the person that pinned them. But this federation, a foul was a restart, and then we ended up pushing through to like.
Did you know that a foul was a restart in this federation before that happened, or?
Yeah, we went through the refereeing seminar the day before, but I had noticed that I'd noticed that some rules were just sort of left out for certain other arm wrestlers. But it was just a bit unfortunate that I just wish they gave me that pin, man, because it was Then I won the second round, and then I lost the last three. Yeah. But we're close. We're getting there. You know?
Yeah. Bring it back and run it back, baby. Let's go. But
I just came back from Ireland about
to be sure.
2 months ago.
Did you go Republic or you go up north too?
I probably forgot what the name of the town was.
Like the Dublin Island or Northern Ireland?
It was Northern Ireland. Yeah.
Oh, true. Yeah. Shout out Belfast.
I forgot the name of the place.
Yeah.
But you were in Ireland, and I took on the Scottish champ, and managed to come away with the dub that one, 3-1. And then in September, I'm off to Canada. Got a match against a giant called Ryan Espy on the left arm. And then a week after that, I go to New York and take on the one of the Asian champs on the right arm. Geez, I don't want to say which country he's from because I might get it wrong. So
Okay, give it a go. Give it a go, cuz. What does it start with? What does it start with, cousin?
It must start with the thing, I think.
Okay, Monia. No,
Yeah.
yeah. Gee. So when's all that? Is that the next week? So September, do you say? Is that when Canada?
Yeah, September 7th, I got a match in Canada.
How does that work,
September.
brother? Like, who offies that? Yeah, and then next week is in New York. You sponsored? What's the go there now? What's your...
Yeah, so they that federation, yeah, they pay for your flights and accommodation.
Solid. Safe fast.
Yeah, so sort of entered into the pro realm, I guess you'd call it. Yeah. But I needed that, because that level of arm wrestling is not here in New Zealand. So yeah, the only way to sort of excel is you've got to start taking on people that are going to beat you, challenge you.
Yeah, like anything, you gotta, any field you want to be in, if you want to be the best, you gotta taste the best there. Can't just be tonging everyone, you tong all the time, man. No,
but that's the difficult part in itself, because now you got all those people over there that they just train with each other, and they're fortunate enough to bloody.
We need another beast out here, sort of style, like level of, to take, is sort of like, is there anyone else there?
The level in New Zealand is definitely getting up there.
Do you think you've helped it, cuz? Like, do you think you've helped a lot, like bring light to that scene? And
there's I think there's a few of us, from back when it first started. Yeah, when it first started, man, there was probably about 6 arm wrestlers.
No, true. There was
that was it. And then just took off as we started holding more competitions, and started making a scene of it. Then more arm wrestlers started coming out of the woodworks, and then during, I think it was during COVID, there was an arm wrestler over in Canada called Devon Rat, and he released a arm wrestling app, and you could sign up to it, and you could find arm wrestlers in your country or in your city.
Solved the problem, eh?
Yeah, and then once that came up, it really opened up the sport to a lot of the public, and a lot more
arm wrestling, didn't they?
Pretty much.
Get an arm wrestle, brother.
Because you could actually, on the app, you could actually challenge someone.
Well, so how did it work out? Like you just like sort of like a Tinder. You just put your profile up and location.
And you put your profile up, and then you'll see like it'll have a map of the city or the country, and then if you put your city in, you'll see little profiles popping up in certain areas, and you could click on it and then challenge them.
What else?
Or pretty much, right? But it was good because it sort of it brought the numbers to the sport, eh? Yeah.
Have you done some of those strongmans too, cuz?
Oh, I did it I had a go of it at one of the expos we did out in Te Aroha. They were short on a couple of strongmen, so I thought I'd jump in. Yeah.
How'd you go?
And I think I came second in the farmer's walk and second in the tire flip.
That's all right for someone that's not even what you do. Like, I mean, you're not a strong man. I mean, you are, but that's not what you compete in usually. Just ripping people's arms off.
It was fun, but I got more into more into bench pressing is what I
What's your
Mm.
what's your max, cuz?
262.5 kgs. Oh, 265 now.
Phew. What do you weigh, cuz?
I'm about 160. Yeah.
Height?
Yeah. 6'3".
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the current bench press record. So I'm gonna try and
That's the current.
yeah,
That's your one.
yeah.
260 what?
262.5. Yeah.
And you want to beat
I'm
that?
gonna try and I think so after I said it, I sort of put benching on hold and focused on arm wrestling a bit more, and then now I want to get back into some bench press and hopefully jump in the comp at the end of the year and reset the record.
Well, yeah. What are we aiming? Do you have a goal in mind that you want to, like, if you put it out there, you want reckon you could? I reckon I go through that up eventually.
Yeah, I want to break the 270 barrier.
Yeah, I reckon you got this. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident I will. Shout out to my coach, Dan Rudolph from Kiwi Strength. He's
to the brother Dan.
Hey?
To the brother Dan. Shout out to brother Dan.
Yeah, he's got the current equipped bench press record in New Zealand.
What's that mean?
They wear like a suit, and it sort of supports the elbows and just helps keep things into place. But there's some heavy stuff with that, man. Like I think he, I hope I don't get it wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's got 340 kgs.
Bench.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Oh, yeah. And then
you fellas out here benching walkers there. Go bench my own walker there. Let's go.
Not only did he so he's got I've got the current bench press record. He's got the current equipped record, and he's also trained up a lady that has the world record for equipped.
He's got a pretty solid lineage going on there, the bro. Hey, coaching lineage.
Yeah. So this chick, I think a few people know her by now because she's just sort of broken out into the arm wrestling scene and the bench pressing scene. So she's the first woman in the world to bench over 300 kilos.
What's this lady's name?
Ashley Hoita.
Oh, you know her?
Yeah, I train her up for arm wrestling.
Ask the sister if she on the top of the podcast. That's pretty cool. Cuz if you can. That's my first ever over 300.
Yeah, she's got the world record of, I think it's 317. Yeah.
Is that with the equipped thing?
Yeah, it's equipped. But
that's still huge, though. Holy
yeah.
That's only like, what is that? That's only like fucking, if that fellow's 40 something, there's only like 20 something kilos less than that fellow. Then the bro who's got the New Zealand record.
Yeah, about 33, 32. Yeah. Yeah, damn. But
what a weapon.
Yeah.
Is she Maori?
Yes, she's Maori, bro. Yeah, she's from
Maoris.
Yeah.
Too much. That's fucking old. Right. How old is this?
20-something.
Too much. Far out.
She's a powerhouse, bro. Like, she.
How's the arm wrestling going? She's getting good at it. She got it. She's on the way.
Yeah, well, she just went over to Australia and took that up. Yeah. So, I've been training her up for about a good year and a bit, maybe 2. Yeah, 2 years actually. Yeah, but she's off to Turkey in July, and she'll be taking on some of the best in the world over there. Yeah. So this will be a good test for her.
Too much. and she's learning off the best in the country anyway. Oh, the best, one of the best in the world. Once you beat that fella, they got you in Hong Kong and in Dubai. Once we get that fella here, is he the best in the world right now, or who's the best in the world?
Nah, bro, the best in the world is holy.
Oh, true.
Yeah, he's man. He's pretty untouchable. His name's Levan, and he's from Georgia.
Oh, the country of Georgia.
Yeah.
Eastern Europe.
Yeah. He's
rugby's their national sport,
rugby.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Cause
yeah.
The rugby in Georgia. There's some big humans come from there too. Yeah, so Mamuka Gogodze used to play for they used to be their captain Georgia, and he played with a few of the breeders in Toulon in South of France. He's a big beast there. Yeah.
Oh, this guy's huge, bro. Yeah, they call him the Georgian Hulk.
The Georgian.
But
how long he's the world, or the main man?
I think he hasn't been pinned. Coming on, I think, for like 5-6 years.
Oh, so he just does the news there. He just does the news.
Right, he just no one can pin him.
All right. So, what's the plan for the beast? Just continue the mahi, continue leveling up in the arm wrestling world. And
I guess where I'm at now, bro, is like, I've got like a lot of accolades and I've got a decent following. Now I want to sort of put that into use. You know what I mean? Like business wise.
Yeah.
Start doing that. Like I've got like ideas of doing programs, merch and all of that kind of stuff. But I want to get into like the program kind of things there, like one-on-one trainings, specialize in upper body strength. There's a lot of people that don't like to train the old way. So I can cater to you. Yeah. Arm wrestling programs.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's past time. You should have been doing that before, but let's go, my cousin. But again, I should have been podcasting years ago. So we're here now. Yeah.
I
reckon let's do it, cuz that'll be mean. Cause who better to learn off, especially from outside of the world? Who better to learn off than you? Like when it comes to arm wrestling and all that stuff. And
so that's the journey now, and trying to like I want to get into like a bit more content creating, but like I've got this idea. I want to travel from the north to the south, and I want to arm wrestle all the way from the top to the bottom.
Ooh, true.
Turn it into like
like a series.
Into like a yeah. I want to turn into a bit of a journey, bring out all those uncles that have been undefeated and
have a shot at the title, yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
I still get people telling me that I won't be able to beat this guy or that guy.
You won't be able to beat Maateiwarangi.
Well, even my kids and my nieces and my nephews get told that. They're like, oh, someone at school said their dad will be able to beat my dad.
Well, come then, haramai. I like that. That's on, because that's a beautiful idea, and I like that.
It's not really so much like it is about like arm wrestling, but I wanted to lead into what you're doing, brother. Small little podcast, but more like just interviews and like find out even if they're not even if they're not an arm wrestler, but they've always been strong at it, or how did you find that out?
Yeah, like it, man. Cause I'm all for that. Let's go. I'll be tuning in for sure. I think. Well, that's the thing. Even like they follow improvise. There's the pies. There's the bakery run, and he does their pie. Even the pie. Like a lot of people, like, oh, he's from their pie show, but they don't realize it's actually just an interview show. But they're just having the kai. You know what I mean? Like the arm wrestling is how you're getting them there, but the corridor is the. You know what I mean? The corridor is the
we
thing.
might end up at a bakery too.
Yeah. Wait, where's the bakery? Where's the bakery? You got the bakery spot
it's Irish outside the bakery.
Yeah. I'll improvise next series. Do a podcast with the Cuzzy Beast. Or do a bakery run, my brother. I want to check it up. Would you be keen with it? Like, come on, improvise. I'm so heavy, cuz. Yeah. I want to mix you after this. Bro, do the brother. He's the man. Yeah. What place you taking him to? And Kirikirido, you're taking them to a spot. You got one in mind?
He's probably already been there, bro. It's called Lunch Bar.
No. I don't think I've seen Lunch Bar on all the episodes. I've watched them all, cuz. I've watched them all.
Oh well, then get him, bro. Tell him to come pick me up, bro. We're going to Lunch Bar 88.
Pick him up, Lunch Bar, Tim. Buy the kai too. Yeah,
that's pies, bro. Our pies.
No, yeah. Lunch Bar. Oh, is it that one? I think suddenly are they Vietnamese? Oh no, Cambodian. What's that?
That one.
Oh, the wrong Z. Yeah. Wrong Z. Yeah.
They make the mean raw fish, the mean power pies.
Oh, true. Yeah. I think I've seen Sonny Jim and them go there the other week.
Yeah, you'd have seen even old J-Muck.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they all stop off there.
Oh, hey. That's the spot. Oh, I don't have to come. This sounds like the spot around my cousin. Hey, before I get out of here, my cousin, I got a couple of questions for the beast, if that's all right.
All right, bro.
If you could have one kai for the rest of your life, which one do you choose? One meal. It's gotta be a meal, like not just a food, but a meal, like an actual. Oh, yeah, it could be a pie or whatever you want.
What a hard question, bro. I'm probably gonna have to say, buddy, roasted lamb shanks with roasted potatoes, asparagus fried in butter and garlic.
Yeah. What about what you washing it down with, my brother?
Oh man, yeah. Well, because of all the honey, I'm gonna have to say Fanta. I quite like that. I like my water, but man, that don't do nothing when you got all the honey.
Yeah, to get it down there, because just sits on top here.
It's gonna have to be out of Fanta or water. Is there another Fanta?
Yeah, pineapple, but they got heaps of Fantas there. Raspberry Fanta.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Orange, bro.
Orange, yeah. Orange, you glad. What about superpowers? Because besides all the superpowers you got, which one would you choose if you could choose one, and why? Or maybe create one if you want to.
Oh, yeah, I like that. There's heaps of them. I've already thought of all of these, bro.
Oh, and which one? So which one?
I'm gonna have to say, like, probably the Flash, bro.
Oh, true.
You know?
Strong and fast.
Yeah, being able to. Can he fly though?
I think you run fast enough. I don't think you fly, but if you, I reckon if you just boost it off of
running, instead of running at the speed of light, I would like to fly at the speed of light.
Where would you fly to, cuz? Anywhere in particular?
I'm out of this world, bro. Fuck.
Yeah.
My first time I'm good to the boat, bang, gone. I'm going
Go
straight to the
down
moon.
there to the moon. Go see
Mm.
if they actually landed there, or teats. Yeah,
I'll
go
bring
see
the
if
flag back if there is.
yeah. Now there's no flag here. Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
no, I
Yeah.
floated away.
So I
Yeah.
better be able to breathe, though.
Oh, that's a two
Mm.
acres. You might go there and can't breathe. I'll take your oxygen mask. Yeah. Take you a couple of oxygen tanks.
That'll be too cold as well. Fuck.
Oh, and then freeze here. Oh, now we're
Gotta
overthinking
fly
now.
around the
Now
world.
we're overthinking now. It
Uh,
was cool when you just chose the power.
yeah, yeah.
Give us a visualization, Kazi. 10 years from now, what would you like life to look like for Maateiwarangi Heta-Morris, the beast, in 10 years?
Have my, oh, geez, in 10 years' time, my
Yeah.
kids would have already moved up by then, but
Hey, they might
I'd
still
have
want to
my
kick it
own
with
house.
They might still want to kick
Eh?
it with the old mate, cousin. 10 years, you never know.
Yeah, I hope so. Well,
Yeah.
that'll be the goal. Well, like, I've missed out on a bit of their life, so I'd like to have my own place, have my dogs, have a few dogs, have my cars, and then be in a position where I'm stable enough that business can flow on its own.
Beautiful.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I like that, because and on top of that, I think with what you said about the tamariki, I remember hearing a kōrero, and it really resonates with me. They're like like true success isn't how much money you make, or even financial freedom itself, but getting older and your kids want to hang out with you. So like as you strive for that, I strive for that also. My mother to be the favorite koro, and to be the one that they want to come and hang out with and talk to, and yeah, no, hard brother. And I hope I hope they even hopefully people they can hear this and hear that their old man loves them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, people.
You know what I mean?
Over.
Too. Oh, my brother. Any advice for anybody getting into arm wrestling out there? They want to, they see this or hear this episode, and they're like, "Fuck, I want to try that arm wrestling stuff. I want to be like the beast."
Yeah, follow the New Zealand arm wrestling page. Find out where your closest club is. Give them a message. Tell them you want to show up.
Yep.
And don't expect to know what you're doing straight away, because everyone that, like, if you've never known arm wrestling, as soon as you jump on the table, it's completely different to what you know. You know what I mean? You're gonna feel uncoordinated. You definitely don't know what you're gonna do, but just keep showing up. It'll progress naturally. Yeah, But yeah, take your time, because it's an unfamiliar motion, and you definitely won't be used to it until after a few weeks, maybe a month or two. Yeah.
And then if you're not in New Zealand, if you're not in Aotearoa, I don't know, follow the Bruce page and ask him. Yeah, because this is going all around the world, baby. That's
That's the one,
like
bro.
the beast. He's all over the world. I just want to say, my brother, time's the most valuable commodity we have as human beings, which you've spoken on. The one thing we can never get back, we can always get back money, we can always get back things, but time spent is time lost. So thank you for sharing every an hour of your time with me, my cousin, and anybody that listens to this episode for years to come. Grateful, and I hope someone takes value from. I'm sure they'll take plenty of value from yours, and if the value they take from me is just a bit of a laugh, then that's cool too.
My brother, hey, thank you for sharing your platform with me, and all the best for your future and your dreams, my bro. I'm sure you're gonna take off. Your episodes and your previews, bro, be popping up everywhere, man. And so you're on the right path there. Too much, my brother.
Ngamihi, my brother, and this ain't the last time we sit down, my cousin. It's just the first time on here, and we're gonna sit down in the flesh too, my cousin. Maybe even have a few pies together, yeah. You might even have to show you how to really arm wrestle. Nah, don't even get a tongue. Hati, my brother.
Too much, my.
Thank you so much for watching this full episode of Mind the Mic. It takes a lot of time, energy, and effort to create these episodes. So to know that you've watched and listened to the entire thing means the world to myself and all our hosts. If you could, before you leave, please hit the subscribe button and share this episode out to as many people as possible. It would help us so much. Thank you again to everybody that's still here, still watching. Thank you for all your comments, all your shares, all the DMs. Appreciate you all. Make sure you follow us on every platform. Have an awesome morning. Have an awesome night, depending on where you are in the world. Mind the mic out.
Oi, have you hit the link in bio yet?
Watch full episodes on YouTube or listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all streaming platforms.